Good evening, everybody. So here we are. I am going to unwind, get ready for bed, and I'm going to take you along the journey, experience. It may be interesting for you to see another person, how they unwind and get ready for bed, or it could be not interesting, but hopefully there's some interesting things along the way that you can learn to help improve your evening routines. Or I don't like to actually say routines, I like to say rituals. My rituals for getting ready to get to bed. Though I will preface this by saying I don't actually have problems sleeping, which, touch wood, I am very thankful for that. I do sleep quite well. I mean, it's not like I don't have a stressful life. I do. Things lately definitely have been quite stressful. Things, normal things in life that everyone deals with, but it's just kind of the last few days just kind of right all in one moment. But I still sleep. Like, I don't know, I don't let it affect my sleep. I try to do as much as I can on the day, and then when the time runs out, it runs out. And really that's it. Like, I've done my best. Yeah, I normally start to wind down for bed at 10 p.m, which, you know, it depends on who you talk to. I say, like, I go to bed like 10:30, 11, and some people say, oh, wow, that's really early. And some people say, oh, wow, you know, some people like to kind of do all that an hour earlier, but I don't know, that's when I do it. And that works for me. And I get up at like around 7 p.m, 7 a.m. So as you can see, I like to, around 9:30, you know, have a cup of tea, preferably mint tea, and this is from my garden, which I am absolutely loving. Starting to create my green wonderland garden. If you follow me on my Instagram, then I posted a reel the other day showing you a little bit around my garden. It's tiny, like it's not really a garden. It's a typical Hong Kong terrace, balcony, however you like to say it where you're from. But it's a good size, and yeah, I have a lemon tree. I like it. So anyway, wow, I have rambled for whoever knows how many minutes. Before I have a shower and then get into showing you my skincare routine, I want to show you something that I could not have as good sleep as I do without this one item. It is just my favorite thing for sleeping, and that is an IKEA pillow. And we'll get to the actual pillowcase in a moment. I also love the pillowcase as well. Obviously it doesn't fit at all, but that's okay because I like the fabric. But the pillow is, maybe I should just take it out and show you so you can see. This is a standard IKEA pillow, and the name is actually on here. You can see the name. That is the name for the IKEA pillow. Maybe I can find a link and leave it down below. But it has this special shape like this, and this is what makes it the best thing to sleep on. I like a firm pillow. I like to feel that my neck is supported. Yeah, I just like a neck support, otherwise it goes down too much. And my friend, she's a chiropractor, and yeah, a supported neck is better. And I sleep on this side, the highest side on my neck, so right there, right on the edge, and that way I have a supported neck, and it's firm, memory foam. It's not even all that expensive at all, but this is my second one that I've bought, and I just love it. If you don't need it as high, you can sleep on this side, but that's my favorite way to sleep. And it's just, when I am in hotels, I try always to ask for, you know, if you stay at nice hotels, they have like a pillow menu, and you're able to choose like a pillow, and I always ask if they have a firm pillow. I know they won't have a pillow like this, but the firmer the better, because I know the pillows in hotels are so fluffy and beautiful and just bouncy and fluffy, but they just turn into nothing when you, after like a minute of lying on it, it turns into nothing to me, and I feel very unsupported. And that is what really affects my sleep when I am in hotels and out of my own bed. Revolutionary for me. Also, something that you may be seeing on my finger is an Oura ring. This is like marketed for sleep, essentially. I've only been wearing it, this is my first day actually wearing it. So this is like not part of my recommendations or anything like that because I still am figuring it out. I didn't actually buy this for improving my sleep. I bought it for my birth control method that I use, which is testing your basal body temperature with a FDA approved app called Natural Cycles. And I've been using that for 2 years with amazing success, like it's working well for me, touch wood, again. You have to, as soon as your alarm goes off and your eyes open and you're awake, you have to put a thermometer under your tongue and record your temperature, and then you open it, check it again later and put it into the app. And that's how it kind of determines your cycle. Well, Natural Cycles and Oura Ring, they have partnered together and they now have a way to do it where it's less invasive and less like you don't need to wake up and check your temperature. It kind of monitors your temperature all the time. At a certain time, it records that temperature and puts it into the app. I will start playing around with that more and discovering it as the months go on. And then if you guys are interested, let me know and I can give a bit more of a detailed review, maybe at like the 3-month mark using the Oura Ring and Natural Cycles together. I mean, I've been using Natural Cycles for a long time now, 2 years, so I'm very familiar with that. It's just Oura Ring is the new one for me. But so far I wore it today and it's, yeah, doesn't really bother me. It has this afternoon told me to go for a walk, which is like, ugh, yes, I know I need to move. I haven't walked. I've been stuck on my computer all afternoon and all evening, and I did go for a walk. So let's see how annoying that gets. But I generally am like a pretty moving around type of person, I would say. My husband doesn't think that. So let's get into the evening wind down routine. I have a few unique things that you may not do, and then I think that could, if you are suffering from sleep, you know, you're finding it hard to go to sleep, I do have a very useful and beautiful tip to help you try to get into the mood and help your mind get ready for sleep time. But we will go through my current skincare that I am using. So okay, let's head into the bathroom. Yeah, so here we are in the bathroom. Obviously the lighting is not as beautiful, but I have tried my best. So first I put my hair up, obviously. I got these scrunchies, little silk hair ties, dupes of a brand we all know, and they're fabulous. I will link them down below. You guys know how much I am a big lover of iHerb. Always have been, always will be. They're just really convenient in Hong Kong. Basically, I shower every night and every morning. I'm a double shower person. So cleansing balm is how I take off my makeup, generally a cleansing balm or a cleansing oil. And currently I am using the Medicube Super Seeker Deep Cleansing Balm. It's my favorite way to take off makeup. I am going to take off my Oura Ring because it's new and I don't know how well it will handle like oily products. As you can see, it's got like sensors in there. It's basically just like a Fitbit, like a watch, but in a ring form. It tracks all the fitness things and everything, and it's really, really light. So cleansing balm time. Basically, if I wasn't talking to you guys, while I'm doing the cleansing balm, I would have my shower running and getting ready, but that would be too loud. To use a cleansing balm product or an oil, how they work is you put them on dry skin and you massage them in, and it gives you a really nice time to massage your face and just break up all your makeup, your sunscreen, the pollution from the city, gets it all, you know, melted down. And then once you add water to your face, that emulsifies the product and breaks down the oil. Because I think a lot of people are scared when they think to put an oil on their face to remove something, like how are you ever going to get that off? But if you're using like a coconut oil or an olive oil from the kitchen, yeah, that's going to be hard to get off because they don't have other ingredients in them that when they get water on them, it emulsifies and turns milky and just washes off really well. Buy an actual cleansing balm or a cleansing oil that is designed for the face and not kitchen stuff. If you're in a pinch, maybe, but these ones are just better. This is green and it has little granules in it. They just kind of add to the exfoliating part of it, which is nice. About that much, rub it in my fingers and massage all of the day's makeup away. As you can see, that's taken off the mascara really well and everything else. Right, I'm going to get undressed and get ready for the shower, and I will be back with you for the rest of the skincare routine. Okay, so I'm showered, and after the shower I use a little reusable cotton round like this. I do to just dry my face, basically, nothing else. I just don't like to use my body towel to dry my face. I use a separate one. So I wanted to also say, hang on, first let me put my first product on and then I will tell you. So after the shower, after my double cleanse, I use this one. This is the Sunday Riley Good Genes All-in-One Lactic Acid Treatment. And this is just, I find, really fabulous. No issues on my skin, but it works and it gets the job done. It just really improves texture on your skin and brightness and tries to control any breakouts. I have my that time of the month in maybe like 4 days, so hello. If you want something to work really fast in a few days in skincare, acids are it. Like acids, just, this is a lactic acid, glycolic acid, all those types of acids really just help improve your skin texture and just give you back that smoothness. It exfoliates the dead skin cells on your skin, and it allows for the next products that you put on to penetrate better, that you've got rid of the dead layer of skin cells and you're helping the cell turnover, because as we age, our cells turn over slower. But while that settles in, I like to let that stay on for a minute or so before I do the next steps, because with the acids, once you start putting on other products, it could stop the acid process. It does sound more scary than what it really is. It's not that scary. But when I go in the shower and I finish cleaning off the cleansing balm, then I do a second cleanse when I'm in the shower, and that is generally with a light gel type product, not another cleansing balm. Though you can, this is like the double cleansing method. You could use the same one twice if you didn't have another product, but I generally prefer like a gel or a light cream type product. I use that in the shower once I have removed the cleansing balm, and that way you're just getting that double cleanse. The first one, the balm, is to remove your makeup and your sunscreen, and then the second one that I do in the shower is to clean the skin. But please don't do it if you have really hot water, sensitive skin, things like that. It's not great to shower and wash your face in really hot water. It can dry it out a lot faster. I've been doing it for a long time. I don't have any issues. The ones I'm currently using is from The Ordinary. They sent me this when it launched. This is the Glycolipid Cream Cleanser Gentle Cream Facial Cleanser. It's really nice. And then this one that I got on iHerb, Bioderma Soothing Micellar Cleansing Foaming Gel from Bioderma, and I have absolutely been loving this, enjoying it. Really simple, it's lasting well, not much to say, it's just nice. Now that's been on there for a minute or so. Right, after the acid product, I will then go in with a serum, and the one that I'm currently using is the Sarah Chapman London Kinesis Intense Hydrating Booster. Looks like that. And this has just been really lovely. Just feels uber hydrating, and that's all I really have to say about that. Doesn't leave a really sticky finish, but my skin loves it. Goes right in really well. Yeah, love it. I got this in one of my advent calendars over Christmas time. And yeah, we're halfway through the year and I still have products from those things. So I do tell you, they're amazing value. Now, when I have a little bit more time, I like to use this. This is the Face Gym, kind of their take on a gua sha. I got this in the advent calendar over December. It is phenomenal because, you know, like the normal jade or rose quartz gua shas, I have them, but this one, it's heavier, it's weightier, it's cool to the touch, and you can't break it because it's metal. Like, you can't break it. So I know so many people that drop their jade tools and they're just so sad. I'm like, try the metal one. So to do that, you need an oil, and the oil that I am going to be using is another one that I got from my advent calendars, the Dr. Sebagh Retinol Night Repair Anti-Aging Pore Refining Collagen Boosting Oil. Basically, to me, this feels really just like squalene oil. It has squalene oil smell, and it really just feels like a squalene. The retinol must be a quite low percentage. I have stopped using prescription strength retinol because I was just a little bit fatigued of the constant cycle of the flaking and needing to show up on camera and go to events and things, and it's summertime, so I just thought it'd be best to back off from that. So I'm using this one as my retinol. I guess it's working. My skin feels good. I'm just going to put a few drops of that in my hand and massage that on my face. But basically, I would never suggest to use a retinol and an acid in the same night, but I've done it many times. It's not something I normally do, but this is just the oil that I have out at the moment, and I want to use the massage tool, so that's that. And I'm going to show you, I guess, a sped up version of how I use the massage tool. So when you get it, it came in a bag like this. Okay, and you can watch a website and it'll explain to you how to use it. But it's pretty intuitive, but the video was really, really good. So you've got the longer end, you've got the short end, the medium end, and the scraping end. Basically, I'll just start with a few, waking up the lymph nodes. So it is all about the lymphatic system. We have them kind of around here, down here. We have them around our nose and mouth, and there is some here that you can open up. A lot of the times when you get facial massages, they open them up here, and that's where they drain. Really great for over the eyebrows. When my Botox starts to wear off, I can really notice the muscles around my eyebrows here get a little bit more tight. And then where I like to focus this on is on these lines here. So I use the scraping side, and you kind of build up blood flow here. This is how they showed it on the video. And then you can use the medium side. So it's all about kind of lifting up and out. So focusing on the center and then out and lifting, trying to counteract what gravity is doing to our faces. the dip here, they say is for here. It can kind of feel very intuitive to use your fingers as well. If you don't have a tool, using your fingers is fine. You can kind of go like this with your fingers and lift the jawline. Try to reduce those jowls that we will get. So you definitely don't need to have a tool like that. Your fingers are absolutely fine. You can use your fingers like this for the eyebrows. See? Just really make sure you have oil on your face to let it slip and move around effortlessly without creating any tug or pull on the skin. And then the face here. You really don't have to be worried about going too gentle, because adding blood flow and working out the muscles on your face is a good thing. Just like going to the gym, moving your body, it's really good to create blood flow to the face. As long as you're doing it in the right ways, in the right areas, you're not dragging the face down, and you're doing kind of always thinking about upwards and out motions. So we kind of build up a lot of muscles here that help create those lines. So I like to kind of just sometimes iron them out if possible. Okay, and then I don't like to go to bed with my face feeling oily, so I put on a moisturizer afterwards, and it could be the Cicaplast Balm B5 Plus, or I have been absolutely loving actually this little sample that I have of the Sunday Riley ice cream. Not ice cream. It says ice and then creme in French, so it made me say ice cream. It's just called ice. Let me use the Cicaplast Balm. I just feel like it helps get rid of the oily texture. And that is pretty much my nighttime skincare routine. It's pretty simple, I would say. Basically, really good cleansing, an acid in the routine, a serum and a moisturizer, and that's me good. I mean, good, nice products, good products, but that's me pretty much done for my nighttime routine of my skincare. My morning skincare routine is slightly different. I have an eye cream and I use a bit more of a vitamin C serum, but it's not all that different. Obviously sunscreen, loads of sunscreen. That's like my thing, right? So let me show you the next parts of getting ready for my bedtime rituals. So here I am ready for bed finally. I have had a long day, but a few more things to show you that I use to go to bed. As you saw, I just put my lip balm on. I always need to sleep with lip balm before I go to bed. I don't know why. I need something on my lips at all times. Then I have a pillow mist that I use, not every night, some nights, which is the This Works Deep Sleep Pillow Spray. So we can just spray that on. It smells beautiful. Now, the main thing that I wanted to share with you, this oil. This is the Aromatherapy Associates London Deep Relax Oil. Again, another thing that I got from the advent calendars. I didn't like it at first, but then I follow this lady on Instagram. She is just wonderful at storytelling and explaining about fragrance, and I adore watching her. I'll leave her link down below. And she did a whole series about scents and things to help her go to sleep, stay asleep, and just feel comforted. And she explained this scent a little bit more in detail, and it smells very grounding and very like, it just brings you back to the ground. I don't know how else to explain it, but it is really true. It brings you, it just grounds. I just keep saying that word. But if you understand what I mean, it grounds you. It has a very rooty smell, a very earthy smell, a very clean dirt smell. I know that's not sounding lovely, but it really is lovely. I like to put this on the pulses of my hands, rub that in, and even just rub it on my palms, and then just rub it together and just... And that ritual is what I suggest you try if you're having trouble going to sleep, getting your brain ready for sleep, is to create a scent ritual. So scent and our brain are so interconnected. It's really quite remarkable. And if you can, it doesn't have to be exactly this scent. It can be any type of scent, aromatherapy scent that works for you and calms you. It may be lavender. Lavender is a really common scent that people like to have to calm them down. Just having a commonality of using the same scent before bed, or like a few minutes before you want to get into bed and wind down, it will just help your brain associate the time of smelling that scent to then going, okay, it's now time to go to bed. Creating that ritual could be something that is really helpful for you and winding down for bed. I know that when I smell this, it just feels so like, I'm like ready to feel like heavy and fall asleep into my bed. So that's just something really special, and maybe something you've never heard of, that I wanted you to think about and try if you're having trouble falling asleep. Another thing that I like to put on is a body oil before bed. This one's from Costa Brazil. This one has Moonlight Body Oil. It is another one from Advent Calendars. It's a gorgeous, kind of has a bit of shimmer. I don't always use this one. I have another one in the bathroom as well. So put that on my arms and my legs. And that's all of the products. But one last thing is what I am sitting on, which was the pillowcase that I showed you earlier in my pillow. This is a bamboo bedding set from Naked Lab. They are a Hong Kong local brand, and this is the second set I have had. I had to have another set when I came back to Hong Kong. It's such a treat. It feels like such a treat getting into bed. It's so silky. The bamboo fibers are really good for so many things. If you suffer from skin allergies, skin issues, it's perfect for your hair. You know, they say it's better for your hair, hopefully help with frizz. We will take anything we can to help us from fighting the frizz that we have here in Hong Kong. It is better at not absorbing your skincare. So if you sleep on the side, which I should say, try to sleep on your back. That is better for our face and the wrinkles on our chest, on our eyes. I mean, they have researches and studies of people having a lot more wrinkles on the side that they squish their face for hopefully around 8 hours a night. This creates wrinkles for sure over time. Doing these repetitive movements on your face and repetitive wrinkling on your face by squishing it into a pillow is definitely going to create wrinkles over time. So if you can, sleeping on your back is the best for preventing wrinkles. But if you can't, then these are the next best thing, is to have something really soft for your skin to be resting on. And they're just really great quality. I've loved them for a long time. They have a whole range of colors. I got the same color as last time. And they just feel luxurious. They stay really cool as well. You don't get like sticky in them at all, which is fabulous for Hong Kong. I mean, we do sleep with an air conditioning because you just have to. You would literally like cook inside your apartment if you didn't. But yeah, that's the last thing I wanted to mention is the bedding. I am ready to go to bed. I have had a long day. I had an early breakfast event. Tomorrow I have to be at a client's place at 8 a.m. to get her ready for hair and makeup. So the show must go on, but good evening. Thank you for watching if you made it this far. I really appreciate that. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, or you could come say hi to me over on my Instagram, which I am much more active on, like all day, every day, and say hi to me over there. Yeah, if there's something that you think I'm really missing in my bedtime rituals, please comment below. I would be happy to consider adding that in. If there's something that you didn't do but you now maybe do from watching this video, I'd like to hear what that would be. That would be nice to see if I inspired you on anything. And that's all. Bye for now, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Good night.